and the Zoom will ask for your consent. Okay. Let me also share very quickly the agenda of the meeting. So one more time, welcome to all of you for the third preliminary meeting of the Gitskills project on the 30th of September, sorry. And it's our like almost the last one meeting before the beginning of the study visits. Of course, after the study visit in in Georgia, we again will ask you, all of you, for your availability to do the next one in order to share the thoughts and opinions on the how the study visit in Georgia went, and then to prepare each other for the study visit in Italy. So the agenda of today will be the following. First of all, we'll talk about the study visit in Tbilisi, and we'll present the program. I think the Georgian partner will present to us the program of the meeting, and they will update us and all of you regarding more details of the visit. Later on, we'll talk about some dress code issues and other related things and the cultural expectation. We will talk about the logistical aspects and security. Later on, we will ask all of you to switch on your mics and to talk about your organization, and to those who haven't presented yet to present their organization, and we will have the discussion and any other issues time. So now I think I can give the floor to our Georgian partners in order to present the agenda of the meeting and some interesting things that wait for us. I don't know to whom to give the floor, to Mariam Gela, who will be the presenter.
Maybe I will just say a couple of words and then let Mariam present like a program which is still being kind of polished, because we would love to hear who is flying to Tbilisi to adjust our program accordingly, because I think it's very important to organize meetings that are as productive to everyone as possible. So let me before Mariam makes a maybe brief presentation about the agenda. I know that I don't believe that any of our Italian partners have been to Georgia. Hopefully, they've been to our part of the world.
Yes.
So let me start with Tbilisi. So Tbilisi is, of course, the center of Georgia, like a capital, very old city. In terms of population, 1/3, maybe even a little bit more of Georgia's population lives in Tbilisi, and the metropolitan area, maybe even more. 80% of the economy in Georgia right now is concentrated in Tbilisi. So once you are in Tbilisi, basically everything maybe is happening there. Batumi is the second city coastal, but everything, all the cultural aspects, all the economic things are taking place in Tbilisi. In terms of safety, I would say I've been to many countries and many cities around the world, and I can definitely assure you that it's one of the safest cities in the world. So you can walk at night if you want to. You can go to a bar. I'm sure some of you have this opportunity, or a restaurant, or just walk in the streets. It's going to be very nice and warm, and there's absolutely no danger. There are a lot of kind of police force, and they are very friendly. The dress code is like most like big cities nowadays. I mean, Giovanni and I remember like 10, 15 years ago, we used to wear suits and ties. I'm pretty sure Giovanni remember these times. And now it's less so. I mean, business casual or kind of smart casual, as we call it, is very acceptable, even when you go to the meetings with the government officials, unless it's some kind of high level, kind of diplomatic reception. You don't really need to wear a tie, but try to feel that you are dressed as comfortably as possible, and that's it, and nicely. So that's a dress code related thing. Weather-wise, nowadays you can check the weather reports. It's probably going to be very warm. I'm pretty sure it's a similar weather in Italy. So we should expect like 20 to 25 degrees during the day and maybe 15 degrees at night. So it's very comfortable. So maybe I will ask Maria maybe to say a couple of words about the agenda, because even though that we have the agenda written, we would really love to hear who is coming, because our main purpose is to hopefully organize one-to-one meetings for these people and to try to see if they can get as many business contacts in Georgia as possible for future relationships. Okay, so Mariam, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, everybody again. So I will take you through the agenda, the program of the study visit really briefly, because like as Gela mentioned, we have a tentative program, but we have to know the participants more closely in order to have the overall insight of the program and of the participants. But as you already know, I will tell this to the Georgian participants as well, like the Italian team is coming on 13th of October, and they will stay here for like 3 days. They will depart on Sunday. So it is like a 2.5 days program. And on the very first day, it is Thursday, and we want to arrange first of all, to let the team rest a bit because the flight is in the early morning. And then we will have networking lunch together, like to get to know each other well. And since it's Thursday, we want to arrange 1 or 2 meetings from the government bodies, like with the representatives of the government bodies that I mentioned in my previous presentation. It's Creative Georgia and Enterprise Georgia. However, everything that I'm saying is very tentative now, but that is the plan that we want to achieve and we want to fulfill. And then the next day, so this international fair of crafts and design that you've heard, you will be participating in this, and it lasts for 3 days. However, we do not want your study visit to be only about this international fair. So we decided to take you to the fair and participate there for 1 day. And we're thinking with the partners, of course, the organizers of the fair, like which day will be more useful and interesting for you. At this point, we are assuming it will be the opening day of the fair, because one of the BSOs, participant BSO of this project, it's Anna Shanshiashvili from Georgian Heritage Crafts Association, and she will be as an invited speaker to this fair on the first day, and we think it will be interesting to hear from her. However, we will think about which day to choose and let you know about the exact program, of course. And the other days, we want to organize studio visits to the workshops of the companies that are involved in the project. And not only, we are negotiating with other studios which will be relevant for you, and to arrange meetings with them so that you get the most of the study visit and get, as Gela mentioned, to get as many business contacts as possible. So this is short for the program. Yeah, so we have a comment from Ricardo Zani, right? Okay, we will take this as a note, and it's very interesting. And thank you for expressing your wills, like what you want to do and who you want to meet. And we will put down the note and make sure that this happens. And if others have some yeah. Okay. Yeah, we will look into it. Thank you, Ricardo, for your comments. And if anybody else will have some preferences, please let us know, and we will try our best to fit everybody's preferences. Thank you. That is short for the program. If you have questions, I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mariam. And yeah, if you have any issues or something, just please feel free to share, to send us emails, sorry, or contact through the platform, and we will try to try to respond you as soon as possible. Also, I know that some of you sent me in emails, but I had some issue with my email my email, so some emails just disappeared. And so if you have any kind of issues, please retext me, and I will try to reply you as soon as possible. Any questions to Mariam and Gela?
So the networking meeting will be on the 13th evening, as far as I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, from this point, yes, but if there is any changes, we will update you as soon as possible, okay? Thank you, Anna.
And actually, if I may add, so our guests are arriving to Tbilisi, I believe at 2:30 a.m. So given how much time you need to clear the customs, usually it's very quick procedure, and you know, time to register and book your room, whatever, you will be in bed at the earliest, maybe 4 a.m. So you need to get some sleep, have breakfast. I would suggest to have a lunch, kind of working lunch, maybe around 2 p.m., 2 p.m. ish. So for a couple of hours, so we get to know each other, we eat, we have some kind of round table. So, so that's still in the works, but my sense is that's how it's going to happen. And then we have time to do something in the evening.
Good, Gela. Just some practical information. Do we have to change money before to come?
Actually, if you, Georgia has one of the most advanced, I don't want to brag, but you can use your phones, you can use your credit cards, debit cards, wallets, or you can change the money. And there are literally thousands of money exchange places, and rates are, I mean, the spread like between buy and sell is very low, which means that it's a absolutely freely convertible money. So it's up to you. You can use a credit card, debit card, or change the money and use it wherever you want. Everyone accepts pretty much the credit cards, debit cards.
You can do it in the airport.
You can do it at the airport too, yes.
How is the use about tips in the restaurants or in the hotel?
You should pay attention to the bill when they bring. Very often, but not always, they include so-called service fee. Usually it's about 10%, some people put 12%. Then you don't need to give them anything. Maybe you can leave 1 or 2 laris. But I would say 10%, 12% maximum is customary now, if you don't have the service fee included in your bill.
And how much is the change?
What do you mean, Giovanni?
The change, the money change, the currency change, the value.
Currency, it's around, right now, it's a €1 is around 2.75, 2.74 euros. So about 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So means that if you go to restaurant and you spend 15 euros, you can leave.
Yeah, it's 45, it's almost 45, 40 lari.
And you leave 5 lari as a tip.
You leave 5 lari, which is a good tip. 4 lari, 5 lari.
And if you don't give the tip, the waiters can become offended?
No.
No.
They will probably, maybe they might look at you like a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, especially if you are a foreigner, you know, they would understand. But it's like everywhere, it's around the world, you know, waiters love tips.
Yes, of course.
You know, in the States, as you know, Giovanni, waiters actually live on tips.
Yeah,
they don't even get paid.
In Italy, for example, most depends from you, because it's not something that is it's really expected. If you go in United States, for example, you don't know, you don't give the tip. That is.
In Georgia, you will notice. You will notice that the most waiters are very young. There are no kind of professional waiters in Georgia. Most people who do waitering jobs, they are like under 30. They are students or people who just graduate from colleges and they make some money. So.
Yeah, so we need to contribute to the college.
Little bit, not too much.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, thank
Okay,
you.
so
Thank you, Galan. Thank you, Giovanni. I have a question regarding the COVID situation. Do we need to bring any kind of certificates? Do we need to be all vaccinated? Any kind of tests in advance?
Maria, maybe you have an answer. As far as I know, most kind of restrictions are lifted in Georgia. I'm not aware of any extra restrictions. You just basically, you show up at the airport, show your passport, and the customs officials, they will just take a look at it. It takes like 1 minute, 2 minutes. They might even give you wine. I'm not sure, but sometimes they do that.
We
When
we
people
have to double check
first,
the information.
yeah, but we will double
need-
check. We will double check. But I'm pretty sure you don't need anything.
I agree. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Any other questions from our participants? Any doubts?
okay, we can give some communication even if there are no questions about, for example, the health. We have an insurance that was bought together with the flight ticket. So in case of need, you must have with you the insurance that was communicated to you by Elena, I suppose. If it is not, and you don't have, we need to provide each participant, Irina, with the data of its own insurance.
I think all participants supposed to receive. I think I mean Italian participants supposed to already receive from the Elena email with the insurance and also with the tickets. So what's considering the Georgian participants today as a final meeting of the of our almost final meeting of our 3 preliminary meetings. The Georgian partners together with us will proceed with the validation of the participants, since we have our study visit a bit later on. And soon you will receive a mail. Those of you who are going to travel will receive the email with the confirmation and approval, and also will proceed with the issuing of the travel tickets and of insurance and all the stuff. So you will be contacted directly by the travel agency, and the lady, she's called Elena, and she will support. She's very, very professional, and she will support you with all the procedures.
Very good. So we will organize another meeting before the next trip, and all participants are invited to join. There's an extra meeting on apart of these 3 preliminary meetings, because we will discuss all the logistic aspect and the program for the visit in Italy. It was this that you said, Irina. Yes?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, because
No
once
much.
because once we will finalize the selection of the participants and we will conclude the study visit in Georgia, we will organize another one for the study visit in Italy, dedicated with all logistical aspects.
Good. We also have, we will have also some picture to share after the first visit. Okay.
For sure. So I think yeah, we see here also some comments from Ricardo regarding the updates on the COVID on the entrance to Georgia. So I invite all the participants to check it. I would like just to remind to all of you, I'm pretty sure you all already know, but just a quick reminder that just let me share my screen. Just a second. Yeah, so basically what we cover with the project and the services that we will issue in the October and November 2022, based on this, on the duration and the dates of the study visit, we will offer the travel services, the flight tickets and insurance for both destinations. Later on, we will also offer you the accommodation. So it will be based on the type of accommodation will be based on the on the period where exactly we organize the meeting, the study visit. Sorry. Also, we'll cover all the meals, so it's full board. We'll cover for you the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also we'll try to support you with all COVID-19 information and all what you might need. At least we'll try to support you. Okay. And yeah, if you have any other questions or issues, please let us know. You can ask us by email, you can write us messages through the platform, or if you have now some issues, just ask.
Very good. We can move on. There are no comments, so we can move on. Please.
Perfect. So I think, yeah, we can move to the points of the presentation of the organization. And probably I can now give the floor again to Mariam to present the organization, Georgian organization, who would like to present today themselves. And later on, I think we will also be able to give the floor to, I don't know, Luca, if you're comfortable to talk, and Alessandro to present also your organization. I just ask you to be very strict with the time, not more than like 5-7 minutes per each. Thank you.
So I think let's start with Nino. Nino, are you here with us? Because yeah, she will talk about.
Yes,
Yeah, she's from the BS, representative of one of the participant BSOs, and that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, I will start. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, Nino.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, hello once again. I am Nino Tigishvili. I'm project manager at Georgian Ecotourism Association. And now I'm going to introduce my organization. Actually, Georgian Ecotourism Association was founded in 2012, and it's a membership-based organization. And our main goal is to popularization the ecotourism in the country, and also to create ecotourism products. For this reason, we communicate with the different NGOs, local NGOs, also government organizations like Tourism National Administration, and also donor organizations like ADA, Australian Development Agency, and etc. Okay, that's our team. We are not many. We are just 8 people, but and you can see our formal positions. But according to the project, we are changing our positions. For example, sometimes our executive director is just field researcher. We are sometimes project managers are hiking trail researcher, and etc. Okay. As I said, GIA is a membership organization, and our members are SMEs, so local NGOs, students, and individual members. You can see the numbers of our members. For example, we have 12 tour operators, 24 accommodations and agritourism farms, food facilities, handicrafts and ethnographic facilities, rental facilities, organizations, and individual members. On the pictures, you can see our members who are participating in this project also, Oda Martwilis, Kijis Sahli, and Gomli. I take photos from their Facebooks, and you can see how beautiful they are and how the beautiful environment they have. Actually, we have the projects, and our projects divided in several directions, like strategic planning and development, destination development, product development, advocating campaigns, education and awareness raising campaigns. And we have also many projects. For example, I want to speak about our spatial projects. For example, the FIES Ecotourism, European Ecotourism Conference, which we organized in 2018 in Georgia, and very popular persons came in Georgia, and we had the really good event. Also, another project is arrangement of wine tours route in Marchachela Valley, and we help local SMEs to improve their tourism products, and we are very happy because of them, because they are now very successful businesses in this valley, Majakhela Valley, which is protected area also. And second project is ecotourism strategy for Georgia, and we was very active participation to create this very, very important document for Georgia. And another one is White Caravan Trail, but it's not only one. We are trying to popularize also storytelling because it's very, very important thing in tourism. So White Caravan Trail was the first interpretational trail in Georgia, which we conducted. Then we had another interpretation trails, and that was really, really good example how can be attractive trail, not only for hiking or something like this, also to take really important information from the history or people's daily lifestyle. And the last one is birdwatching guide training course, which we held last year and also during this year in 2 regions of Georgia. It's Santra Java Kheti and Ajara. As you know, Georgia is a very important place for birdwatching because we have many kind of birds here. So that was also very successful project because we are trying to map Georgia as a very attractive destination, ecotourism destination in the world. So that was the main reason of this project. And yeah, that's all what I wanted to say in short. Thank you for your attention, and you can see pictures of Georgia from different regions of Georgia. And I hope you will visit again after this study visit. You will have a really strong desire to visit Georgia again and our regions.
Thank you very much, Nino, for this presentation. It was really very, very interesting. Let me ask our participants if they have any questions to you.
Yes, of course.
Nino, thank you very much for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other Georgian participants who would like to present?
Actually, there are.
I can also do the presentation if you can.
So there are two that were already, yeah. And like Irina, you tell us if we have time for the third one as well, okay? Yeah.
Sure.
So maybe Irina and Anastasia, you want to proceed with the presentation, and then Tina Timbakuradze.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Should we start? Let us give a...
Mariam, should we start or?
Yes, yes, sure. I think Irina has to give you the permission to share or not. No?
No,
Okay.
you can share.
It's already.
Just give us a
1
second
minute.
for...
We can see your screen properly,
Yes.
but yeah.
1 minute, I will open the. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's gone. Yes, we see.
Okay.
So...
So we are a Tbilisi-based ceramic studio. Me and Irina have studio like 7 years together, but before we work separately. And at the moment we have our studio and shop together. Also, we have our this year we open our gallery, which is concentrate on the ceramic. So it's called Jibudaso Ceramic contemporary ceramic gallery,
which is the
Yeah.
first in
Which-
Georgia.
which is first in Georgia, and in this week we had last exhibition in this month. So our studio is doing ceramic like tablewares
For interior
for
pieces.
interior pieces and also lightnings. I don't know. We doing like everything by our hands, and we have our team. There is 10 people in our team. You can add something.
Yes, and also very important what we are doing, we are trying to, we're also running the ceramic residency in mountain region in Georgia called Tusheti, and the place called Dak Tusheti, where already 4 years we are running the ceramic workshops and residency program, and we also have a studio in there, and also like what our studio and mainly our studio is focused to popularization of Georgian handmade ceramic, and this is our main goal, to make it more like presentable. This is our works. You can see on the screen, and separately on the studio, me and Anastasia, we are also working, making our contemporary ceramic art. And this year we were presenting our work in Tbilisi Art Fair, which we are doing mostly every year when it's running. So if you have any questions, and we are trying to, and also we are, our gallery is trying to collaborate with the international ceramic artists. And this year we're planning to invite 2 ceramic artists, one from Italy actually, and one from Ukraine. And we will give this opportunity for the artists to, they can work in our studio, and then we are making the exhibition for them. And also we are trying to, we are working on a project with about, we want to, now we have a problems in the ceramic world in Georgia. We're having problems with materials, and we write down the huge project about how to manufacture it, the Georgian clay, and this project is going on. And I think this can be our main goal, and not for only for us, or also for every ceramic artist in Georgia as well.
I think that's all.
Yeah.
Like shortly, if you have any questions,
Yeah,
we are here.
Very, very good, very
Thank
interesting.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Irina and Anastasia. I think it was really, really nice. And I think your presentation was really, really, really nice. So I think I'm sure it was too. If you haven't done it yet, so if you haven't uploaded the presentation to the Moodle, please do it. I think a lot of our participants will be curious.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much. Thank you.
And do you have a website that can be shared the link?
We are doing now website, so it's under
Construction.
construction, but we could send you our this portfolio and also social media.
Social media.
You upload this portfolio in the matchmaking database or not yet?
No,
not yet.
No. Okay, it's important that you share it. It's full of nice pictures.
Okay, we will do it.
Also, while you're gonna visit Georgia, probably in many restaurants you can they will serve the food with our dishes, because we are making a lot of projects with some cafes and restaurants and hotels as well.
That's great. And the collaboration you talked about, inviting other artists or anyway other companies, organizations from abroad. Is the first time, or it's something that you already did?
We were many times we were invited Georgian artists, but they're not ceramic artists, and we give them opportunity to work in ceramic as a new media for them, and we make many times the collaboration with Georgian artists, very well known. Once we work with our friend for Rainer from Ukraine, now as soon we started to thinking about to open the gallery, contemporary ceramic gallery. I think it's very necessary for Georgian ceramic artists also, and for developing the field itself. So it's gonna be our almost the first time to work with in this year to work with the international ceramic artists.
Very good. Thank you very much. So we also have some association in Florence, and also the organization that we contacted for this initiative, Artex. It owns a ceramic laboratory in Florence. Probably we will visit them. So I think that also Laura Vannucchi, that is here from the Italian side, she also has good connections. And I think also, of course, Riccardo Zani has already told me. I don't know if Riccardo, you can talk.
Yes, I confirm.
Yeah,
I confirm. I did also, and my felicitation for your work. I didn't see so much, but it's very nice. I wonder if you do the third fire as well.
Yes, we do.
Okay, good, because I haven't seen anything on third fire on the picture that you saw.
This is a very, very short hour presentation.
Okay, no, I understand.
7 years. Yes.
Okay.
But we invite you, of course, in our studio. We can.
Yeah.
The idea that you could valorize this collaboration, this matchmaking, immediately putting on track an interaction with some Italian company for this project that you are launching, no? And you can invite them and so on. This is a complete idea.
Perfect.
I would suggest to put this idea in the matchmaking platform, to put your portfolio as much as possible complete. And then, of course, I think we can have good chances to offer counterparts to you when you will visit Italy. It's good.
Yeah, it would be a great occasion. I put you 3 links that you may take advantage of. One is the Faenza International Ceramic Museum, which is the one and only, as far as I know. And the other one is next to Florence, Montelupo, and the other one in Montelupo is the major factory, I think, all over the world for the smalti, so for the painting products, Colorobbia. It's very, very good. Excellent.
Sounds very, very interesting.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And you know that recent law do not allow to use lead anymore. That is very good, but lead is not possible for a reason of health reasons. Yes. So they yes. find some other solutions. And I know also people from Montelupo Archaeological Ceramic Group. So you may be interested to see how they did in the Middle Age. And it's very interesting. I did some work with them as well. So this is why I know them.
Very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We will love to.
Very good. I have another Italian participants, Irina, that probably would comment. Daniele, are you on? I see you.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah? I'm hearing. And as Riccardo, I would like to share, if interested, the other links to event in Italy about ceramic. There are many exhibitions for ceramic art.
And for your work, I don't know if we will go through a presentation from your side, if you are ready for this. But for your work, you use also ceramic parts because in your compositions, or only metal?
I use only metal, iron, and mulberry paper. But in the past, there is happened some situation where I have incorporated some ceramic part with iron. It's absolutely possible.
This could be a matchmaking experiment. You could.
Of course. Remember, iron is like you can use for everything, from the spoon to the Torre Eiffel. My instruments are very little, but I put them to service.
Thank you, Daniele. Irina, what's the program now? We have.
Yeah, so we had a very interesting discussion, but we are really very short in time.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to do the third presentation of the Georgian side, but we are all very, we ask you to upload it onto the Moodle platform. Maybe some Italian participants very shortly can present their organization, like Luca or Alessandro or Daniele. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I would gladly do it.
Please, Luca, very short so we can put the other people in track.
I'll go super fast because I have two presentations, but I'll rush it like crazy. Yeah? So I go with the sharing mode. Please forgive me for my messy desktop today. Tell me if you see it.
Yes, we see the revolution.
All right. So this is the first company I would like to present because it's something that could be potential partner with Georgian companies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, K-Pet. This is an innovative startup operating in the pet care economy. We have mobile apps, which we deliver services to customers and to professionals of the market. But we also have an incubator that launches target scalable products in the pet economy, basically coming from made in Italy or not made in Italy craft side. We have a very big community that spreads words very quickly, and we have a charity branch that experiment high impact initiatives. Well, the app could be useful for communities in Georgia. If you want to book pet care services, we could extend our software to Georgians if in need. Target products we launch and we accelerate products in Italy. So like ceramic pots could be interesting. The honey, as I said, could be interesting for us to develop some target products and to bring them into Italy via Georgian companies. The community could ease or accelerate somebody operating in the market and wanting to launch in Italy. And the charity could test some or implement some new projects in Georgia as well. We work already internationally with this project. It's adoption based. We have a big pet place section, which is restaurants, hotel, 12,000 companies getting scribed last year on our platform. So we could easily put a bridge between the arts and crafts to that world that I think it's interesting. And for the rest, well, that's just our team. So I go quickly to the second one. This is the second company that I would like to bring to the attention of Georgian people and enterprises. This is Fodi, is a social and ecological impact benefit startup. We recuperate fabric scraps and turn them into blankets that we give away for free to charities. So homeless, refugees, and abandoned animals all over Europe. We will donate 1 million blankets in the next year. So if some shelters in Georgia, needs it, or homeless association or refugees at the border with, war situation, please give us in contact. We can send every day pallets of life-saving blankets. On the other hand, with this project, we also help building very high value, social impact, ecological impact for companies that want to better their CSR investments or their ESG profile, with the aim of connecting that high level of made in Italy company that needs to have sustainability in their supply chain and they want to work with us. So there's many ways to work with us from zero to top. So that's something we could talk about together. It's a very good accelerator because it's something always on the newspaper, always very accelerated by the press, and it's an interesting project. So that's it, I'm finished.
Perfect, thank you very much. All this is very trendy, I think, and you are available in the matchmaking platform. I think you stimulate also new ideas on how to convert existing productions for different and innovative channels like you own. Thanks so much. We have
if
time.
I can add, Giovanni,
Please,
just one thing for Luca.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have a couple of startups. I can definitely organize a meeting with them. Very kind of innovative startups. One of them actually went through our accelerator. They also deal with pet products, so you would be interested. And the second one, social impact. There are a number of players in Georgia, accelerators and others, who actually focus on social impact. I mean, Mariam and Ani probably know our partners from Impact Hub, so we can organize meeting, and I'm sure they will be very happy to meet you.
That would be very interesting because personally I'm involved also as an advisor in many startups in the area, Italy, and I participate to many events also to help startups and also corporations to better their sustainability product profiles, you know, through strategic planning and fundraising, dedicated fundraising. So that's very good.
Thank you. So we have other entrepreneurs that would like. Daniele, would you like to show some? Or Alessandro, I don't remember who was.
Yeah, it's okay for me. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
I can give you like a little introduction of our company, which is like a knitwear company. So making cashmere sweater. And so we have like, just let me check if I can share now here the screen. I have already the PDF presentation ready. Let me see. Okay, should work now. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so actually our brand is Pashmir, which is like the brand coming from the Galassia knitwear factory in Italy, which is like an ancient, let's say, because it's been founded in 1965. From now is running the third generation of entrepreneurs of the company, and I'm just the export manager, so I'm not part of the family. Sorry, they are calling me. That's it. And so it's like as I was saying, it's an historical company that has like produced for many big brands, Italian brands of the fashion industries, like as you can see, Versace, Ferragamo, Fendi. Until 2011, we were producing Fendi. We are still in touch with Ferragamo, and we are like also producing other brands. And since the year 2000, we developed our own brand, which is Pashmir, because of course, if you just produce for other big brands, is always like you know, relying on someone else. So we decided in the company back in 2000 to start our own brand, and we are distributing the brand mainly in the ex-CIS market. And now we are also trying to develop our brand all around the world, to be fair. So we are presenting the brand in Pitti, so the fair trade in Pitti in Florence, which is pretty well known worldwide. But also we are moving also around the world. So we are trying to develop the distribution also in the US, for instance. And of course, in Georgia, we are still looking for a client, to be honest with you, and we would be very, very happy to find, like of course, or a department store of the luxury segments for, of course, these kind of things, and or eventually like let's say, private boutique. So these kind of targets are in our minds. So or a department store, like a luxury department store, or boutiques that are selling those kind of brands like luxury. Hopefully, they are mainly made in Italy brands that they are selling in this kind of places, in this kind of boutiques. So we are gonna be looking for this kind of target client, and we have like many kind of different also way of producing the knitwear. So we have the specialization for the extra fine one, which is like the very light and very how to say, precious kind of yarn coming from Cariaggi or Loro Piana. Those are the two main producers of the yarn that we use for our knitwear. So Loro Piana, of course, everybody knows Loro Piana maybe for their own brand, but they are also producer of fabric, of course, and of yarn. So those are the yarn that we are buying to produce our collections. And we have the internal development of the collection, of the styles of the collection, which is in Perugia, which is our hometown in the center of Italy, which is like probably I was showing you from before, is a Kashmir district. The Umbria region is a Kashmir district. So all the best brands producing Kashmir are coming to the Umbria region in the center of Italy to make their knitwear. So so that's the thing. So an interesting thing for us also was the presentation of before concerning the ceramic, because sometimes we use also the, you know, we get used to be inspired by the patterns sometimes on the ceramic as well. So we have been doing, I can show you once we are gonna meet in the like some pattern that we took inspiration from, and it was from the ceramic. So it's nice to see that we still have this kind of connection also with like something really different from what we do. And yes, we do men's collection and women's collection. We are now more focused on the men's collection, so we are going to look for this kind of client mainly for the men's collection. And yes, we are yes,
to interrupt you, because colleagues have to leave for another meeting.
Yeah, of course.
I would suggest that you can finish your
yeah, it's over, yeah? No problem.
But
yeah,
then Gela, if you need to go, please
Giovanni, we all need to go.
Yes, yes.
So thank you very much, Alessandro, for your presentation. Unfortunately, really, we have the call with the donor of this project, so we cannot be in delay.
No problem.
So I think if we will have, and if participants will have any kind of comments, they will ask you through the platform, and also they will have a chance to ask you or your colleagues during the study visit. So thanks to all of you for this meeting. It was really nice, and I think we really were like in a rush in order to see all the presentation. I encourage all participants to share their presentation through the Moodle platform, and because I think we'll have a lot of things to discuss. I also think we can take a time during the first meeting, not preliminary anymore, to extend it to some more presentation, because I think it was really, really interesting.
Anyway, so, time is ended for this meeting, but the presentation of the companies will be done during the on-site meeting. So we will have occasion to see all the company presented in plenary, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So sorry to those who haven't had a chance to present today. Sorry for that, but as Giovanni said, we'll be very happy to see your presentation on site and also online during the next meeting. So from the side of Skillman Network, and I think from the side of Creative Caucasus, I will give the floor in just a second to Gela and or to Mariam. We would like, and to Giovanni, of course, we would like to thank all of you from, we wish to see you all in Italy and in Georgia, of course. So Giovanni, would you like to just quickly conclude?
Oh, it's already concluded. I think we have clarified all the logistic aspect. The program written is or will be definitively on the platform. Thank you very much by my side. The ones that had not the chance to present today will do it on site during the meeting. Thank you. Gela, please.
No, I think we are rushing to a next meeting, but it was a very interesting presentation. And I'm really, really looking forward to meeting you all in Tbilisi very soon. So see you guys, but hopefully we will exchange information before.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All of you.
Goodbye.